Good morning, everyone. It is day 82 of our trip, and we are packed up and headed to Sweden today. One last goodbye to our pod. We loved our pod, but we have to say goodbye now. Alright, we're at the train station and we are about to get on and take the train to the main train station. Yeah. Alright, once again, we had to run for a train. We were here early again, but for some reason they're putting the trains on weird platforms. So we had to ask a guy, and he told us basically to start running. Well, we made it.
Dörrar ska vara helt fria från bagage och
Alright, we just got off the train in Malmö in Sweden, and we have about an hour layover until we get back on our next train. It's gonna take us to Gothenburg.
Weren't even gonna make it though.
I know, he was like, start running. Like, okay.
Run. You'll never make it to the train forward, but habit.
Alright, we are very early onto our train, so I'm gonna give you a quick tour of the Swedish trains. They might be my favorite yet. This is the car we're in. We're in the last car, and this is what it looks like. You get assigned seats on every car, so Kristen and I got to book these seats. You get a little map of the train when you're checking in, and you get to pick which seats you want to sit in. But so far this might be my favorite train. You get this little area there to put stuff on, and the seats are pretty big. What do you think, Kristen?
I like it. I like the green, and all the doors and bathrooms are nice and clean.
Yeah, the bathroom looked great. So anyways, our train leaves in like 15 minutes, and we're the first ones on here, so we're just hanging out. Kristen made me cry on the train because he told me about that I can come to the vet when Wilson dies, and Maggie wouldn't know what happens. We just come home without Wilson.
No. Hannah started talking about what happens when Wilson dies, and then she started crying. I did not initiate this. I did not want this to happen.
All information on yours together. You will find a return.
Kristen and I just got off of the train. We are in Sweden now, and we are about to catch a second train to take us to the hotel. Good morning, everyone. Today is day 83 or possibly 84 of our trip, and we are in Gothenburg, Sweden. It may also be 82, day 82. We don't know. I have a class that I have to go to at 3. It's about 11 o'clock now. So Kirsten and I are a little out of breath because we're walking uphill, but we're headed to this park. We're gonna hang out for a little bit, and then we are also going to go to IKEA and the City Museum of Gothenburg to see the Viking Age, and to a street with some cute shops because I have to get Christmas gifts. So in this park, you can get really cool 360 views of the entirety of Gothenburg. And there's this cute structure in the middle that's clearly being renovated or something right now. Okay, we are outside of the Göteborg City Museum. They have a nice Viking exhibit, so we're gonna go inside and check it out. So this ship right here is a recovered Viking ship. It is the only or one of the only ships to ever be recovered and displayed in a museum. So that is cool. Alright, We just finished in the Viking section of the museum, and now we're in a really cool section dedicated specifically to Gothenburg. Anyways, there's a little mystery that we have to solve.
Shears and...
Alright, we spun this wheel, which shows us what we would have been back in the 1600s in Sweden. Kirsten got the gold one, which is officer. I got soldier's daughter. So now, if you can see here, Kirsten goes to the right on the gold path for the rich people, and I go with the poor people on the left. So we'll see you when we get through.
That's a Stockholm.
Alright, it's a very exciting moment. I have class at 3, so we have about an hour and a half to get back. We are going to our first Swedish IKEA, the official IKEA. And then we're going to a cafe to get food, but I'm very excited for Swedish IKEA.
Me too. Museum is so cool.
Alright, it's a little disappointing because that IKEA was actually a stupid planning IKEA, so we can't even go in and buy things. But there's an IKEA out of town, so maybe we'll do that.
They're really good though.
Kristen and I are leaving the bakery. We have our little bag of leftovers, and I'm heading back to my class in 15 minutes. Alright, this episode of the vlog was a little anticlimactic. I had to come back at 3 to do my class. Kristen did some schoolwork, and then my class ended at 5, and we ended up having a nap because we were both exhausted, probably from our big day in Copenhagen. We had 2 very full days and haven't really stopped since. So we just ordered some Uber Eats and because by the time we woke up from our nap, everywhere to go for restaurants were closed. So we're just going to eat this in bed like the cute, classy couple we are.
Yep.
This is my plant-based Whopper, and then we also have some chili cheese little, they're like jalapeno poppers. Oh, those are the onion rings, sorry. These are the jalapeno poppers, and then Kirsten got a regular Whopper, and we got 2 Fantas. So that is our meal, watching stuff on the TV, and that's our anticlimactic day today.
Yeah.
Our food came kind of cold. Kristen and I were too scared to go to the shared kitchen at our hostel because there was other people in there. So we heated it up with the hairdryer in our room, and it didn't really work.
It looks like shit.
It's like not
It looks
nothing.
so terrible compared to the
Anyway,
other one.